Do you not need to wear rubbers when sleeping with an Asian woman since they can't get pregnant? I heard that if a white guy sleeps with an Asian woman, well, there is no risk of pregnancy since our DNA is completely different. I don't know where you got your logic from, but I would like to know so I can hit them upside with a chair. Hello all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're heading back in the r/NotHowGirlsWork because still to this day, apparently anatomy was frickin' rocket science to some ding-dings. So you know, if you guys would like to be awesome, and would you like to see more stuff like this, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions. Let me know something you'd like to see happen with the channel and like what content to cover. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Any man that claims that he is not attracted to high school girls is a liar. They're not a liar. That's called common sense, you dip. We are biologically programmed to impregnate teenagers. They're the most fertile. Common marriage age prior to 100 years ago was 12 to 14, as God intended. 16-year-old girls should be making babies, not learning algebra. I am fairly certain what you were saying was not okay in the 1920s either. What the shit? It actually hurts me to hear that 16-year-olds aspire to be lawyers. Baby girl doesn't need that stress. She needs that and a good man. I'm fairly certain saying that online is going to get a knock at the door. A 5'6", cooks in restaurant, Milwaukee Area Technical College, lives in Milwaukee, and is 34 miles away. I'm sorry for anybody who lives in Milwaukee. Swipe left if you are a single mother, if you are a feminist/liberal, if you have piercings or dyed hair, if you have male friends, if you only date 6 foot or above guys, if you are fat, have cellulite or stretch marks, if you have no butt, if you don't like video games or anime, if you are into horoscopes or astrology, if you are trans, or if you have a high body count. It really is weird and unfortunate when I can make a random reference for logic in the past, and then I stumble upon an example of that exact thing. Like, I know in the past, I did a whole reference of like, okay, people saying don't date me unless you're above this height would be the same thing as if a guy said, I'm not gonna date you if you're this cup or below. And then we literally have an example right here of that. Why is it that there's a big part of the everybody's that is dumb as a sack of potatoes? I don't think that women take fall damage. Alright, I'm gonna be legit. That one is a new one. I think that most women have some sort of anti-gravity mechanic that enables them sustain damage better than men. Like, have you ever wondered where the term ladybird comes from, or why so many women in fiction are able to float? A Princess Peach, Mary Poppins, etc. Dingbat, for both of those, that's literally just cartoon physics on the skirt. Also, Mary Poppins had a damn umbrella. Or considered several falling incidents. Evelyn McHale, who did that by jumping off of the Empire State Building with her body mostly intact. Elvita Adams, who survived jumping off the 86th Empire State Building due to a gust of wind. Or Vesna Volvic, who holds the Guinness World Record for the highest fall without a parachute. I think that this is why so many women are attracted to astrology and gymnastics. They were never meant to be on solid ground, so fantasizing about the celestial heavens or being propelled to the air is the next best thing. Ladies, please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, no, women could totally not take fall damage. No, that's absolutely just propaganda generated by video games and such. I don't know who needs to nail it into this guy's head, but women very much can take fall damage. That is very much a very factual thing. Women need to lower their standards, I swear to God. Women's standards be like, must be tall, naturally handsome face, exact color hair I require, exact hairstyle I require, the exact personality I find attractive, and nothing else is acceptable. You have to be an 8 minimum to date these days, I swear. My standards are literary. Be a sane human being with a data-able personality. Be at least close to a looks match or above. Don't be fit. and be cisgender. My standards exclude maybe 20% of people, while women's exclude like 80%. Fathers send their daughters to wife school, state or privately funded. Women learn all of the skills necessary to be a good wife: cooking, cleaning, housemaking, minimal math and grocery shopping and measurements, child rearing, S classes, when old enough, fashion and modesty, animal caretaking, gardening, and emotional support. You are a low minimal class man, walk into wife school, women are graded from E up through A and then S. Grades factored by technical skill, age, attractiveness, personality. Graded women are separated by floor, each floor higher in the building, a higher grade women. Step out of the elevator or your chosen floor, staff blows a whistle, girls called to assembly room. You walk in. Girls aged 16 to 22 lined up for you to choose. The fact that one of those numbers is there is definitely not okay. Each has a name tag with father's contact information. Choose a girl according to her grade and your status. Contact her father and make arrangements and walk out with well-trained traditional wife. Oh, yeah, no, congratulations on solving all of this problem. Yeah, women equal livestock. Fantastic. I love that mentality. It's absolutely thrilling. B, if you're dressed half bare in public, don't get mad when I touch your body without your consent, because I believe that's what you want. Y'all be that in plain sight. Yeah, no, that's just dumb as hell to be thinking that just because somebody's dressed a certain way, that allows you to have physical contact with a person. This could be changed to so many different scenarios, and it would still have the exact same level of logic. If a guy is working out in a tank top, does that mean that you're allowed to go up and grab his arms and all that stuff because, ooh, big muscle, squeezy, squeezy? Or if you're at an anime convention and a person is in character, does that mean that you're allowed to go up and then start automatically, like, doing the exact same physical contact that you would have from the anime that the cosplay is from? Just because somebody happens to be wearing something, that does not change the level of physical contact that is morally acceptable with the person. And it really is unfortunate that there are people out there that think that they would actually change to some degree. When you've been a vegan for 10 years and your fallopian tubes aren't clogged with dairy and animal fats so that there is no menopause, I am fairly certain that that is not how your body processes a burger. Dread game causing my girlfriend's mental health to spiral. Too far? TLDR, went too far with dread game. Girlfriend's mental health spiraling. Yes, I screwed up. Needs softer ways to maintain influence over the dynamic. I recently made a post detailing how I implemented dread game, educating you guys on what my understanding of it is and what my observations were. So, to start off, I'm a human lie detector when it comes to female BS. I continued to implement dread because I felt like she was hiding too many lies about her past in order to control how I perceive her and influence how I treat her. Every suspicion was correct, and I held zero judgment. I'm not out here to shame. I just want her to be my S and no one else's. I want to understand her so that I can understand what her needs are and how she can meet mine without all the charades. I have value. I deserve the truth, no less. I'm like no one else. I got what I wanted, and at the end of it all, when it got to the center of the truth, I felt we were in a better place, truly knowing each other. Knowing her truth also helped eliminate my jealousy. It also helped with internalizing AWOLT. Well, it worked, but too well. I assumed that my dread game wasn't soft enough, and the hard dread game was taking its toll. I was warned about this, that if all you've got is hard dread, it's just gonna cause more relationship problems, even if it is a great short-term solution. Luckily, I do have very desirable long-term traits that cement my value in the relationship. The unfortunate part is that it has triggered her hidden abandonment issues. I've suspected a decline in her mental health over the past few weeks. She doesn't shower as much, doesn't clean her room as much, her hair is always messy. She has confirmed this to me one night when she broke down finally and opened up to me about it. It took me a minute to empathize because a lot of her typical unattractive female BS, the type of stuff that confirms red pill truths, has made me feel a little cold towards her. When I go cold, that means I basically lose all of my emotions and I start making everything into a joke, especially if she is upset and opening up about her feelings. Being cold feels like a good thing when you seek power over a woman. But at the end of the day, I don't need to actually hurt anyone over love or kitty. Great, she's obsessed with me, but now her S drive is starting to die again the last 2 days because she has been secretly terrorized by the thought of me leaving her and that she'll never find someone like me again. I am obviously toning this down and appealing to more of a reassuring daddy energy when she has these moments, and I'm trusting more in an overall assertiveness whenever she is acting up. I love taming brats, but destroying her mental health is just to aggrandize my ego and is not really worth it to me. When she broke down and told me all this, it did make me rethink that what I'm doing. Maybe I'm being a bit too extreme when it comes to triggering that fear of loss. I don't want to give her even more attention or validation. I feel like she should have to earn it, not beg for it. A small part of me thinks it is some test, some last-minute resistance of some sort, her feminine frame countering mine in a way. But the spiral in her mental health is undeniable. She is going to work in unwashed clothes. It just feels like I am heavily bordering on psychological A. The thing is, I'm just not sure more reassurance is the answer. What are some other ways that are more soft and subtle that can help me maintain influence over the relationship? Y'all really putting out a questionnaire with details about how you can control your significant other in the relationship? Why don't y'all just try being happy with each other? You know, not trying to be a control freak on your other. Because, you know, it's totally not like emotional manipulation is totally a horrible thing to be doing to somebody, especially somebody you're dating and, you know, somebody you're in a relationship with. I know for a fact I'm not the only one that knew this was going downhill the second I saw that thing about lie detecting. But with that, that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions or rip on the guy in the last post. And if you have not already, subscribe. Be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.